Reporting live from an unknown location. My name is Esskimo. This is the GRR show. I really should have thought about my accent before I branded this movement. GRR. Makes me sound like a seal. No, not that seal. This seal. This show is going to be a lot different to my previous videos. This one's going to have more action. More suspense.
Okay.
No. Let's cut, let's stop. What this show is going to have is a lot more interaction. This is a show that is all about you. Here it is. You tell me what you want in these videos. I want you to leave comments underneath and let me know what you want me to do. This is going to be a dynamic show. Things flying in from everywhere, different ideas every week. It's going to be crazy, it's going to be innovative, but I definitely need you on board for this to make sure that you are getting exactly what you want me to put out. This week I asked you guys to send me some questions, things that you were finding with promoting yourself or marketing yourself or your music on social media, and I picked the 3 best questions in my opinion that is going to help the audience the most. The first one is from Michael Tuck, and he asks, how do you train your mind to be more positive and more motivating? I think the best answer to that is to get yourself into good habits. What are you thinking about on a regular basis? What habits do you have? What things do you do every day without fail? If you find yourself every day putting yourself down, looking at all the bad things in your life, it might be time to start a new habit of thinking of good things. Look at yourself. Think of all the good things you're good at. Remind yourself all the time the things you are good at. The stuff you're not very good at, they don't really matter, you know, you can work on them, but what you can focus on and move forward with right now is what you're good at. So focus on what you're good at and constantly think about that. And study success. The more you study success, you realize that all these secrets, all these things that you thought were difficult over the years are actually very, very easy to apply. There's certain books out there that will have you feeling like a god, like anything is possible. What I'll do is in the description I'll leave a couple of links for you to check out, which I definitely think will get your mindset on the right track going forward. Justin Smith asks, when do you know personally it's the right time to take the next step in your movement? In previous videos, I said the best time to take the next step is always now. We need to constantly be taking those steps forward if we want to get somewhere. That's easier said than done, so let me kind of break it down this way for you. If you feel like you are in the exact same position this week as you were in last week, it's time to make a change, it's time to take a step, it's time to up the level. We can't be going on for consistent periods without taking a new step. Get out of the comfort zone. Do some things that you're not used to doing. Do some things that you've been holding back from doing. Now is the best time, but just as a kind of indicator, if it's been a week and your situation is exactly the same, it's time to take the step. Joe and David pretty much hit me with the same question, and that is, which social media is the best for you to promote yourself online? The beauty in each individual social media is they're all needed because they all do different things. Now Instagram is not so good for being too personal. It's just pictures. It's harder to interact or get an idea of someone's personality from. But the one bonus that Instagram does have is those hashtags. Those hashtags can make something blow up quickly. You can get a lot of likes, a lot of views on certain things. You definitely want to be using Instagram in some way or fashion. I personally don't, because I'm a bit of a hippie and when I'm out I don't like to have a phone, so I no longer own one. But I have been there on Instagram in the past and got a lot of results from that. Twitter's good if you want to reach out to somebody with a bigger name than you. All the big names are on Twitter, not so much on Facebook, because it's so quick and there's a lot of viral potential. Personally, I don't use it as much as I would say use Facebook. The problem I have is it's so fast and it's less personal. There's only 140 characters. If you know me, I like to rant a little bit in a positive and informative way, but rant nonetheless. Depending on what type of message you're trying to put out there, what type of brand you're trying to put out there, 140 characters might just be fine for you to put an update out. But for me, it's all about Facebook. Why? Because you can build those relationships. You can share everything, your status updates, your videos, your pictures. You can see who's friends with who, you can build, you can connect, you can inbox everybody. Another good thing about Facebook is you've got the groups, you've got the fan pages, you've got a lot of tools and apps built in within it that can enhance you as an artist and your presence on Facebook. Now the drawback, of course, there is the same reason that it's good, because it's so personal. You're going to meet a lot of untrustworthy people, you're going to meet a lot of people that just creep you out. You're going to meet a lot of people that aren't serious just because Facebook is so in your face and so direct. So really it's not so much that there's a best social media, it's all down to your preferences and how you like to push your stuff. Always the best strategy to use would be a mixture of all of them. So first of all, I'd like to thank everybody who sent questions in. Sorry if I didn't use yours, I'm just trying to give the audience the best answers that I possibly can. If you'd like a question featured on this show, make sure to leave a comment. Do it right now so you don't forget to do it. Of course, like and subscribe. I want to see you here next week. Hopefully I'll be answering one of your questions next week. I want to end this with a little bit of inspiration for you. Right, let's go. There are a million ways and a million methods that you can use to make your career what you want it to be, whether that be in music, whether that be in photography, whatever you want to be, there are a million ways that you can do it. All you need to do is try as many as you can and strike off the ones that don't suit you and find out all the ones that do. If you do not do it, it will not happen. If you don't put your all in, you cannot get all out. Take the first step. Stop stalling. Stop waiting for permission. Cancel whatever plans you have for the next year, 2 years, 3 years that do not contribute to your goal and get to work. Nothing is a substitute for solid, constant, consistent action. So until next time, this is Esskimo, this is the GRR show. Don't get mad, get motivated. Don't make hits, make history. Make sure to leave your questions in the bottom and subscribe. Peace. Chicka chicka, yeah, chicka.